A day after debate on the budget estimate for the year 2013-2014 kicked off in earnest on the floor of the House, the government moved a motion to incur additional expenditure for the financial year ending 2012-2013 to cater for unexpected expenditure. Moving a motion for the 19.6 billion shillings, Majority Leader Ndwale said an additional 5.2 billion shillings is needed to scale up the country's homeland security, while another 2.7 billion shillings is needed for fertilizer, in a bid to reduce the price to 1,600 shillings and boost agricultural productivity. The Garissa Town Legislature says an additional 900 million shillings is needed to take care of the impending Makueni by-election set for the 22nd of next month.
Members will agree with me that His Excellency the President has made the commitment that security will be a priority for this country for investment. So 5.2 billion will be used. 3, the purchase of fertilizers, 2.7 billion. This is required to cater for the provision of subsidized fertilizer. Mr. Speaker, we want government to reduce fertilizer prices from 3,800 for CAN to 1,600.
Majority Party Chief Whip Kato Lemetito, who seconded the motion, was here to plead on his fellow parliamentarians to approve the budget.
It is good to note that some of these unanticipated expenditures include these security operations that are very, very necessary. And it is always very difficult to plan and anticipate security operation because sometimes unplanned do happen.
However, the attempts hit a brick wall after Super Legislator John Mbadi told Parliament debate on the supplementary budget could not commence without the scrutiny of the Budget Committee, sentiments the committee's chairman Mutava Musyimi concurred with.
The Constitution dictates that we can only approve an expenditure through supplementary budget estimates only if it was incurred within 2 months prior to the approval. So, Mr. Speaker, this House will be disadvantaged if we just go ahead to transact this business in plenary.
But perhaps, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Ndwale can tell us, would the House stand disadvantaged if we brought the report of the committee to this House Tuesday next week? And
so when the Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, sought from members whether they agree the Mutava Musyimi-led committee should scrutinize the contents and report back to the House, legislators were unanimous in approval.
On this motion be adjourned to another day. As many as of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Earlier, Muturi had issued a ruling that set clear how Parliament is going to transact its business. Muturi noted that under the new dispensation, House committees will be a link between the Executive and National Assembly, since ministers will no longer be in the House, unlike in the past, to respond to questions on the floor of the House. However, Muturi was quick to add that Majority Leader can issue any communication from the Executive on the floor of the House, devoid of opinionating it.
In this regard, I will require the Leader of the Majority Party to restrict himself to the actual response given by the Executive as opposed to his own opinion.
The Deputy Minority Leader Jacob Mediwo late last month sought the Speaker's guidance on how Parliament under the new dispensation will conduct its business. Martin Mwanje for Channel 1 News Hour.